Number 1195, one word, built by Keith, from usnews1.org. We're back at Peachtree DeKalb Airport, the site of KeithAirService.com. Oh, it's true. DuncanClaim.org describes 120 people immediately going to prison and death row based on Cobb County canceled restraining order 11.1.1171, July 15th, after Barry Victor Reynolds and Patrick Head said, "We're going to arrest Miss Bashama." And Robert D. Rose was already on the most wanted list, where is robertrose.com, because our Department of Justice has been covering up for criminals for centuries. When there's money and command authority involved, that's what they do. It's called cabal, C-A-B-A-L, which is a link between organized crime, committing RICO, money laundering. It's always about the authority. So this is, well, behind me is a Honda Jet owned by Volate, which is a local company here, privately held. Well, that's going to be reversed by the use of you actually hosting PeaceSummit2020.com. I actually do hate mass protest rallies because they're always hijacked by criminals and terrorists who use the opportunity for their own criminal agenda. Then they hide. It's what happened January 6, 2021 and earlier. So the answer has always been Evote.one, which replaces every known voting system in the world. We've published GodsConstitution.org so that everyone will answer the top 5 questions in yellow at the very top of Unocracy.org to see that this benefits 8 billion people. See, the whole problem is nobody enforces constitutional law because they're all busy using case law, what they call common law, which is precedent rulings by single judges and Supreme Court. They're not enforcing the 14th Amendment, which is now dueprocesslaw.org. And the use of solutionjudge.com solves the problem all at one time. See, when criminals know they're going to be held accountable, called, well, most people call them corrupt, but they're just criminals and terrorists, cyber criminals. We call them Lucifer worshipers. And New World Order, Illuminati, there's a whole long list of people. They're just crooks, plain and simple. They have no souls, they have no morals. For them, it's all about command chain authority and the wealth, which is why you have 1%ers and now 90% world poverty and wars caused by the warlords. Can you think of a better word than warlords? See, everyone gets all hung up on individual words. They don't even like the word God or church or Jesus or Allah or Mormons or crime or sex or gambling or murder or assassination or just name the word. But they're words. They're how to use to describe reality. We're the #1 wordsmith in world history because we published TeamMoneyMachine.com, which is now on Amazon. It has its own ISBN, and we have all the other solutions to prevent crimes in the first place. So when everyone uses 5steps.life, which we've left behind also, you'll recognize that you have a moral responsibility to solve your own local emotional issue and your family issue and your community and your business and your regional and your national, and now we can now focus on international concerns. We're the only group of the most highly trained professional masters of all expertise who've shown the world with 164 separate solutions. Again, that's the who is list, it's universal. How to solve any problem. If you change the cause of a problem, you change the effect. And here I was in hell jail 6 times for 900 days, DuncanClaim.org, 22-1-3042.68 describes it all. 600 days, no, 900 days exactly counted, because I have photographic idiot memory, based on 4 TPOs that never should have been signed in the first place. And they were all canceled and dismissed. So why was I arrested? What was the original crime that I never committed? Oh, there it goes. Marietta Police Department report 2506. 11.1.2506, February 4th. It's not the root. The root is that Robert DeRose owes me more than $1.5 million. And the USA government at individual level owe me public apology in writing over who tried to have me killed. Persecuted. All based upon the return of Fortune1.org, $40 billion worth of patents, copyrights, intellectual property, now to be registered under worldpto.com, and all the other solutions we provided that are perfected because they benefit everyone. But no one's ever done this before because they're persecuted when they actually show who are violators. How much simpler can that be? So this is 6 minutes. We'll sign off with 1195 built by Keith, one word, and have everybody simply call us. Our phone number's all over the place. We're getting 20 calls a day from scammers. So we announce when they call, we go, Fortune1.org, what can we sell you today? Then if they're still on the line, we say, Criminal Investigation Division, what crime are you reporting? Yes, the government works for we the people. In fact, the corporate executives and the corporations work for we the people. We don't work for them. That's the basis of Evote.one and the last open, public, interlinked, read-only database that everyone controls and manages, FOIA.ONE. And the military will now be returned to only National Guard under local civilian control forever. That's the definition of eternity. God's time, of course. I'm ready to head back up to heaven now because I'm sick and tired of all these people that go, oh, they would never agree to anything. Well, that's who we're talking to, is they and them and you directly. Can't be any more direct. That we have no fear of anything or anybody because we work for God. That's ProphetKeith.com. A long time ago, it was RescueKeith.com when I was under being most criminally besieged and threatened with forced drugged injections to force me to be competent to stand trial for something that never happened. It was full-scale paper chase, will of conspiracy cover-up, which is Black's Law Dictionary. The only reason I have survived this long is by telling the truth and only the truth, and showcasing to everyone else how to do the same.